Hello guys, today we'll be looking at a very interesting topic, which is the bank card for international payments in Nigeria. And as we all know that most of our Nigeria Master or Visa card right now has a $20 limit, and some banks is not even working at all. Most people rely on the virtual dollar card, while some people don't find that virtual dollar card convenient to use, because there are some other platforms that you want to use this card on that will require you to have a Nigeria address, and if you don't have this Nigeria address, this card is not going to work, which is why I'll go out there and do a little research, do some testing, and I've come up with two alternatives to that virtual dollar card. You will get this card at Nigeria banks, and you will be able to use it for international transaction with your Nigeria address. You don't have to worry about paying for your Apple Music again, because if you have to pay for your Apple Music or other services in Nigeria, they are likely not to accept your payment because you are using a US address on the card that all this virtual company gives you. So the best way to go about it is to find a Nigeria bank card that is going to work for this transaction, which is what I'm doing right now. Alright, so the first one on my list right here is UBA prepaid dollar card, and I've been using this card for the past 1 year now, and the card has been working really well. The only place that I've tried to use this card and this card don't work is with 𝐑𝐄𝐋𝐻. And the reason why this card don't work with 𝐑𝐄𝐋𝐻 is that this card is a prepaid card, is not a debit or a credit card, which is why this card failed to work on 𝐑𝐄𝐋𝐻 platform. Alright, so for you to get the card, you just need a utility bill, you need your means of identity, which can be international passport, this can be your voter's card, it can be your NIN, and you also need your BVN. And the most important part of this whole thing is that for you to get this card, most of this UBA branch is going to ask to get a dollar note. Alright, so you have to go to Aboki and buy dollar to get this card. This card costs around about $3.8. So this is the card right here. So make sure that before you get this card, make sure that this card have this dollar note, as you can see here, this dollar sign. That is all about that card. And for you to get this card, most of the UBA branch you can get this card for. So let me show you what this card is capable of. So basically, this is the UBA prepaid card. This is the UBA platform, and this is the prepaid card category. So as you can see, the prepaid card, this is the dollar prepaid card. Make sure you are requesting for the dollar prepaid card because they have the dollar and they have the naira, as I showed you earlier. Make sure you add that dollar sign up there. So this is the dollar, they will give you the dollar, so you load your dollar prepaid card and all that. So these are what you can do with it. You can gift it, you can use it for subscription, for social media, and for digital payments. Good things, you can spend up to $10,000 monthly on this card. So basically you can spend up to $10,000 on monthly basis purchasing using this card for international transaction. That is a lot. So that is a good limit. Alright, 10k monthly limit with your UBA prepaid card. Don't even need to account. So as I said earlier, you don't need to have accounts with UBA before you get this card. You can use your BVN, but if you have accounts with UBA, that is additional, that is going to help you to get that card faster. Alright, so just need to load this card and you are good to go. So this is the naira, as I said earlier. This is the naira prepaid card, and there is a lot of limits on this card. Alright, they also have the UBA corporate prepaid card. Alright, so this is the 3 prepaid card they have. So the one you need is this one, the UBA dollar prepaid card, and you are good to go. So the second card I want to show you is actually the Providus Premier card. Alright, so this card has about 3,000 limits, but one thing about this card is that unlike the prepaid card, you don't need to load dollar on this card before you can use it. The only bad side of this is that they are going to charge you in black market rates. Alright, so they are not going to give you the normal bank charge. You know that as at the time I was making this video, the bank rate is about 430 or so. So they are not going to charge you that rate. They are going to charge you at the black market rate, which is around 710, 720 or so. So let me show you how this card really works. Alright, so this is Providus bank platform, and this is their MasterCard categories. And one thing we notice there is that they have the classic card MasterCard, and they have the platinum MasterCard, and they have the elite MasterCard. So don't even go to this side, because you'll not be able to get this card. It's for people in the power, right? So people that have a lot of, maybe that people that is into traveling, going to one country to another, and those are the one that will have access to this card. So this one is just our normal ATM bank card with a lot of restriction, a lot of limits on it. But this one has some advantage. So so this is the variation. So they have the Naira MasterCard, which is for Naira accounts linked to your customer accounts, current or savings account, and they have the Dollar MasterCard, which is for domiciliary accounts. So these are the fixtures. It can link to either both savings or current type, function in all channel, and blah blah blah. Enjoy high daily transaction limits on ATM. So these are the benefits. So if you check the benefits right here, you will see that the international transaction is up to 3,000 USD. So you have up to 3,000 monthly spend on this card, which is a good amount of money. So if you are planning to, if you are not comfortable enough with going to Aboki, buy dollar and deposit it to your prepaid card, alright, which give you about $10,000 monthly spend limit, and you want to just do the whole thing in your bank account with your Naira, then you should probably go for this Providius MasterCard, the Platinum MasterCard, because they are just going to charge you in Naira but in black market rate. And one thing you have to keep in mind is that if you are using this card, you cannot bargain. You can only pay. They are going to charge you based on the rate they gave you. There is no way you can say you cannot pay 720 that you want to pay 700 Naira. There is no way. But if you are using that prepaid dollar card, you can go to Aboki and bargain. You can talk to those Abokis. They can bring all this down for you, and you are good to go. Another thing I like about that prepaid card is that, aside from the fact that this card is not working in some platform like Google advertisement and some platform that don't accept prepaid card, because there are some platform out there that don't accept prepaid card. So aside from that, you can actually forward this card with your PayPal account. You can just link this card to your PayPal account, then buy PayPal forward. I've talked about this in my last videos. I'm just going to leave the link of that video in the description of this video. So you can actually link this card to your PayPal account. And if you don't know how to open PayPal as well, I'm going to leave that link in the description of the video. Open PayPal account and link this card, then withdraw from your PayPal account to this card. Is very, very cheaper that way. There are a lot of people out there that are ready to sell their PayPal forward for you at a very cheaper rate because of the restriction on PayPal. But you have to be careful when you are doing this. You don't want to overdo this. You want to do it in a normal way. So because UBA say you can spend up to $10,000 per month, that does not mean that you now go and forward your PayPal account with $10,000 and withdraw it to this card. You are going to run into issue. So you want to do this. You want to increase this spend gradually. So the first time you want to do this, don't want to put more than $100 in your PayPal account or in that prepaid card. So just do this until it got mature. So if you want to know how to open PayPal accounts, if you want to know how to withdraw from PayPal accounts, I'm going to leave the link in the description of this video. And another thing you can also do is that for you to get forward into this card, you can talk to people that work as a freelancer. Alright, so people that work on freelance side that get paid in dollar into PayPal accounts, or people that work as affiliate marketing that get PayPal payments. So you can talk to these people. Most of these people are selling their Ford at a very, very low price. So you can talk to them and tell them you want to buy it. They are not going to sell this Ford for you at the black market rate. Alright, so if black market rate is about 700, you should expect to buy this Ford between 500 to 600 Naira. So it's not going to pass that 600 Naira because of the risk that comes with buying Ford with PayPal account. So you have to be very, very careful. So that is everything we are going to be sharing today, and I hope you find this video helpful. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share this video with your friend, and if you have any question, just drop it in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell notification so that anytime I drop a new video just like this, you'll be among the first people to be notified.